And then I applied for 6 people who wanted to start a 6-week journey of sobriety through physical activity. I didn't have any premises, and I approached the local gym that I was at. It was a commercial gym, and they allowed me to use their space for free to deliver this very first kind of edition of the program. And I suppose from my nursing experience, it was really important that this wasn't just my opinion, that this is a good thing and it helps people. I needed to find a way to try and measure it somehow. So I thought, right, I connected with a lecturer of mine who taught me whenever I was studying, and we decided that, look, we're going to do this and we're going to kind of look at the outcomes. And we looked at the GAD and the PHQ for anxiety, depression, and stress. So we measured that, and then from King's College we got the SURE recovery evaluator and the SUS sleep.
Yeah, I do
scale.
work with Joe. I work with Joe that develops the SURE. So
yeah, and
we've used it in a couple of projects, Andy and I. So yeah,
and we've used that from the start now. So that was all self measurement before, during, and after. All the scores were positive, because as you do when you bring people together in a group and you start training people and connecting with people, then you start to see these improvements. And that's how it really started. I was still working, running this program. I had no funding. I had no money. I was doing it my days off, my evenings. And then
But I love that bit as well, because you've told me some of the things that are common I hear in recovery community journeys. We've got the serendipity of you and someone else having a conversation. The number of times I've heard this serendipity of 2 people having a conversation that then becomes something
else.
And then you've also talked about having a supporter. So the first instance your supporter was someone that just gave you a bit of space. And these just feel like very normal little and you're going to tell us in a minute how much you've grown, but the little to the large, it's like
those things, those relationships were so important at the beginning, because again, and I think you touched on it, right? I didn't have this clear directional goal. I didn't know, like, what it looks like today is not what I ever thought it was going to look like. But those people they saw something in it.
Yeah,
they saw something in the heart and the desire. And for me, the heart was always. It was always about helping people, not about growing an organization. That came second. And whenever people saw that, people buy into that. And also, this started at a really, really great time of need in my community. The drug landscape had been changing for a considerable period of time. The drug deaths were starting to increase. And, people were just getting a little bit kind of fed up with having limited options. So what happened then was this new option appeared. And then that's where the growth came from extremely quickly, because it was different.